finished?
Yes,
All right, which warm-up did you decide to do?
I decided to do all of them.
Okay, which warm-up would you like to help me with the answers for in your classmates?
Pues how about the intermediate level?
All right, so go ahead. If we add the first set of fractions, 1/4 and 3/4, what answer did you get?
4/4
4
or
fourths?
1?
Exactly, so we can see a 4/4, we have a numerator and denominator are the same, so we have it equal to 1. Very good, what about our second equation? What did you find?
If you add the 2 3s, it's 6/4. So that would be 1 and 2/4.
Very good, Yago.
And 2/4 would be a half.
Very good, so we know from if we reduce our fractions based on what we've learned before that 2/4 can become 1/2, right? These are our equivalent fractions. Very good, and what about the last addition?
The last addition would be 4/3. So 1 1/3.
1 and 1/3, very good job, excellent. Any problems, any doubts?
Only with the 2 3/4.
And what was the doubt with that one?
I multiplied 2 with 3, so it would be 6/4. And I was a bit unsure.
Okay, not a problem. We're moving on to the next part of the lesson. We're not doing addition, we moved on to multiplication. So if we have 2 and 3/4, if we say that 2 is a whole number, where we can start with 1. So if we say this 1, how would we make 1 into a fraction?
That is equivalent to the 4th. So 4/4?
4/4, exactly. And we have 2 of them, no?
Yes.
So we should have 4/4 plus
4/4.
4/4, and then what fraction did we begin with?
3/4.
3/4, right? So if we add it now, what is going to be our denominator?
4.
4, and then if we add our numerators, what do we get?
We get 11.
11. So our final answer is going to be
11/4.
11/4. Very good. So 6/4 will be for multiplication. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, but 11/4 will be the correct answer for our addition problems. All right, are we ready to move on? Okay. So our concepts for the day are going to be recognizing multiples of a fraction, and we remember that a multiple is the product of a multiplication sentence, right? And then we are going to practice multiplying a fraction by a whole number. I'm not going to say that this is easy, but hopefully when we go through it, you will see how it adds. It takes into some concepts that we already know very well and just expands on them a little bit, okay? So if we think about a fraction, what is something that we do in everyday life and that we use a lot of fractions with?
No, considering the presentation of cooking.
Okay, and what specific aspect of cooking do we typically use fraction measurements? We don't really measure meat in fractions, right? So what specific aspect of cooking?
I would say baking.
Okay, very good. So we're going to look a little bit about how to use fractions in the context of baking and learn some new things about them today.